I had a cigar.
We are doing this. Hey, 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 hey. Segment 2 here in the sack. The redoubtable one himself, Tom Izzo. Highly questionable one, Arjun Miliaccio. IDD, for those of you in the know, I don't disagree. And now Tom and I don't always disagree. Most of the time, I think we agree. Is it fair to say we agree most of the time? Or half the time, at least half the time. 70% of the time?
No, we don't agree 70% of the time.
You think it's that high?
Well, I don't know. So it's hard to tell because it's so explosive when we disagree.
That's true.
It feels like we disagree a lot. But
it's like cut off trade.
To your point, we probably agree more than we disagree.
I think we do.
And that's typically because there's a lot of times I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I never.
You give me information, and I go, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
I don't even know where I am right now.
No, but when it comes to sports, you typically know what you're talking about.
That's called anger.
I generally know what I'm talking about, so there's a difference there. You typically, so most of the time you know what you're talking about. Me, I generally know what I'm talking about.
To be fair, that's the historian in me. Because that was what my degree is in.
It's also the sports loser in you.
That too, but the desire to find out the facts, because everybody has an opinion, literally when it comes to sports. If you're a sports fan, everybody's got an opinion.
We got Honest Abe over here.
I'm saying everybody's got an opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that because I don't know who I'm talking to half the time on this and what they know and don't know, but I know this. If I can, and this is the beauty of Google.
You don't know who you're talking to?
No, in your case, I do.
Allow me to enlighten you. Tommy is a soccer style kicker.
Listen, soccer style, really? Is it soccer style?
Don't you remember what that was from?
No.
Remember when in Ace Ventura?
Oh, it was Ace Ventura.
He goes to
soccer style kicker.
Finkel's house and he goes, "What would you know about Ray Finkel?" And he puts a shotgun up to his face and he's like, "Soccer style kicker." And one of the things he says is soccer style kicker, and then he ends it with, "And one hell of a model American."
I remember that. That was good. That was a great movie.
You're not one of those hard copy folks, are you?
Anyway,
I'm in Psychoville and Finkel's the mayor. My apologies.
No, Ace Ventura's one. That was a football movie of sorts. Snowflake.
Snowflake.
AFC.
That's not Snowflake. That's not Snowflake.
No, that's not. No, it was fucking Jaws in a tank, what it was. And somehow he emerged unscathed. But anyway, so
lucky.
Very.
Had I been eating from the toilet, I might have been killed.
Yes. Must be the pate. Do not go in there.
Dude,
woo!
I still use that line coming out of the bathroom sometimes. Not as much as I did.
You still do?
Not as much as I did in the 2000s. In the 2000s, always used it.
It was still, that movie was
early
still.
Early 2000s, always used it. Because it was 10 years old.
Talked about that movie then, yeah.
Now, it's every now and then I'll come out, and sometimes Casey will look at me and say it. Do not go in there. The other one that I always use is, don't nobody go in there about 35, 45 minutes.
Yes, that's the day from Friday.
Yes. So you've got, those are two of the most iconic
don't nobody
bathroom
go in the bathroom
scenes.
for 35, 45 minutes. Like
what is he eating? Grapes?
I don't know what he was eating.
Was it grapes?
No, it was some kind of chicken or something. Some kind of barbecue.
Grapes.
Was it really grapes?
It was grapes, and he's like,
"Is that?"
He's like, "How come every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the hog maw, all the pig's feet, dude."
Pig's feet.
John Witherspoon was freaking hilarious.
He was great in that. No, he was great.
But those are two iconic exit the bathroom movie scenes that have lived on.
Yes, and they should. So anyway.
Speaking of the Dolphins,
they are in the playoffs again. Chris called it. Anyway.
Unfortunately, honestly.
Well, it's unfortunate because they don't have their
Because Tua's not in.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
And they, I can news you, had he not gotten hurt this year, they would have been a higher seed. Because they were a top 5 team in this league until they got hurt.
They might have taken over the Bills.
They might have because they beat them the first time.
They beat them once.
So
it was kind of a crazy game that they won.
And that's where the first concussion came in. But the thing is, they're in the playoffs.
Did Tua play the Bills last time?
No, he didn't play.
He wasn't in.
No, he did. He played in Buffalo.
Didn't he?
Yeah, he had a hell of a game. They lost 32-29.
That was when we were at the Porters.
Yeah,
right?
it was a hell of a game. They hung with them the whole time.
Yeah.
But without him,
I wish he was in there.
Yeah, if he was there,
he shouldn't be.
If he was there, that could have been the game of the weekend. Could have been if he was in there, but he's not, which sucks. So that game, I think we're both expecting. We're going to talk about that one first and get it out of the fucking way because honestly, I don't see how the Dolphins win this football game.
No, especially when you look at what happened with the Jets last week.
Yeah,
9-6 against the Jets.
They couldn't. Look, the Jets have a good defense.
The Jets do have a good defense.
Let's be honest. But, I mean, the thing is, you cannot – and the second-string quarterback's out. The guy who started is the third-string
Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Now, I guess Bridgewater could play, which would give them a better chance, but they're still not winning that game.
Yeah, no, but he at least has been, around. So he's got experience. The bottom line is, no, they lost that game. The second tool was ruled out. Right. And by the way, kudos to Miami for not letting this kid play. Or even because I got news for you, this kid's future. You got to have a talk with him in the offseason.
What do you think about after that second concussion this year? Although they said the first one was a back issue, that's why he fell over. Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I don't believe it.
They said it was his back that made him stagger and stumble.
I don't believe that.
And then a week or two later is when the thing happened in Cleveland, Cincinnati.
On Monday Night Football.
When the guy yanked him down.
Yeah, and it was, and he wrapped his...
I wonder if he should have just stayed out from then.
Look, I understand the football mentality. My dad was a football player. I get it, okay? But the reality is, at some point, someone has to step in and stop this person from themselves because they know that when they're not in the field, they can be replaced. The threat is always there. And that's why the best kind of ability is availability in the NFL. Mm-hmm. And these guys will go through anything they can to play because they know, and believe me, we've got millions of examples of this, they know that somebody can come along and take their job. And
it's also just that love. I think a lot of them just love it so much.
And I got no problem with it. I get that. I love it. I get it. I totally get it. But, you're not going to play football forever.
That's why you need someone to make the decision.
Someone sometimes has to step in, and you're going to be a person while you're going to be an athlete. It's one of the best lessons my father ever taught me.
But it's like he's playing a position and a game where
that shouldn't happen.
I don't think concussions are going to stop, dude.
They're not going to stop.
He's going to keep getting banged up.
It's still a collision sport.
Every time he gets blindsided and his head snaps back like that.
It's a miracle. Look at Andrew Luck walked away, and he was smart to do it. You can't blame him. Troy Aikman walked away. His career's cut short by probably 4 or 5 years, but he had to walk. He knew. Okay, so
Luck was different than Aikman.
No, he was worse off than Aikman was.
And he also didn't even play nearly as long, right?
Luck
played what, 6 years?
6 or 7 years. Aikman played 11, 12.
Yeah.
But Aikman could have played longer had it not been for the concussion thing. But that cut his career short. But he's like, in hindsight, it was the smartest decision I ever made.
He wouldn't be doing games right now if he didn't cut his career short.
So, I mean,
he'd probably have Parkinson's.
Yeah. And the thing is, look at this is where, and that's the game. It's a collision sport. You're not gonna take that out of the game. You can do whatever you want, but you can still there's a number of ways to get a concussion besides a direct hit.
Right.
So,
well, you think about the offensive and defensive linemen that just every play go like that.
Every play.
They smack each other right in the face. Yeah, right in the face.
It's like, so my thing is you can't eliminate it. You can do everything you can to minimize it.
Part of the damn game.
It's just part of the damn
part
game.
Of the ugly game.
It sucks, and it's a war. It's a game of attrition. That's why we say to people, if you can tell me in October who's going to be standing in January, I'll tell you who's playing in February. Because that's what football is. It's a game of attrition. And most teams, when they lose a guy like that, and this is no knock on Miami, a lot of teams can't overcome that. And by the way, on top of that, the opponent you're playing is damn good.
Right.
They're a damn good football team. And Buffalo has a legit chance to win the Super Bowl this year. And there's no shame in this. But that's unfortunate for Miami because they had a heck of a year. And they got,
If you're a 1 or a 2 seed and you lose your quarterback, maybe you can overcome it a little bit.
Maybe one.
Because you have a fully well-rounded team. The Dolphins aren't completely well-rounded. They're heavy on the offense.
Yeah,
because they have
their defense. Their defense is
playmakers.
not. Yeah, their defense is not where it needs to be yet. But
So
Still,
they lose Tua?
that kid gave you a legit chance against anybody.
Oh, hell yeah.
He did. So
Dude, Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
They're the best 1-2 punch in the
They're
world.
awesome.
I'll tell you that right now. They were both in the top 5 in receiving this year.
Yeah.
They're the only duo like that.
Amazing.
So they're the best. And I'll tell you right now,
And Tua didn't play every game.
No, he didn't. And but the thing is, those two guys are going to be a factor for years to come if they stay healthy. So anyway, we both got Buffalo. I've got Buffalo probably 35-14 in this one. That's probably about right, 35-14. But with a third-string quarterback, and Buffalo's D is good on top of it. I just don't see it in Buffalo. And in the cold, no, I don't see it. So 35-14 Buffalo. I'm sure he's got Buffalo, whatever the scores it does. But I mean, Buffalo, but give me a number, throw it out there.
Oh my God. What? It's hard to do it after you. I'll say 27-10.
Okay, there you go. Especially in cold weather games.
Yeah.
Like that,
And if Bridgewater plays, maybe the Dolphins are able to possess the ball a little more.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe they'll have more than 10. But
Yeah.
I'll say 27-10 because Buffalo's that much better.
They are.
With Tua not there.
With Tua not there, yeah. So anyway, moving to the second game. This is another one that coulda, shoulda, woulda. The Bengals are hosting Baltimore.
Another sad matchup.
Now, but here's the thing. And again, I don't know the answer to this. This is just a guess, but I wanted your opinion on this. Do you think Lamar Jackson's really that hurt, or you think he's like, you know what? They haven't given me my money. F this. I'm done.
I think if he was able to play, he'd play.
Okay.
A chance at the playoffs and a chance to make a run. I don't think anybody who's that good would be like, nah, I got to get paid. He's going to get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
By somebody.
By someone.
By someone.
He's going to get paid. He has earned it. There aren't
many guys.
There aren't 6, 7 guys better than him
before the age of 25.
He's a top 10 quarterback.
Yes, he is.
So,
and the whole offense, by the way, is him. That whole team is built around him.
Exactly.
So,
like you said earlier, well, when you think about the Bears might have a worse receiving core than the Giants. Mm-hmm. What about the Ravens?
The Ravens have that tight end though, who's nasty, Andrews.
Okay, they do have Mark Andrews.
He's nasty. He's a top 3 tight end.
So he's probably like a top 5 receiver.
I'm saying he's legit.
Okay,
they've got him.
Okay, so they've got him.
They've got him.
But like receiver wise,
no,
Duvernay. Who's the other guy they got?
I forget. They just actually extended a guy, like a 5-year.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah, him.
Linebacker.
Is he? No, that was a receiver. I thought. No.
Okay. They paid $100 million for an extension with Roquan Smith. I think he's Is that
what it was?
He's a linebacker. Yeah.
Okay, I thought
they always spend money on defense.
I thought it was a receiver, but anyway. I hope you're right because I was like, what? I was like
this is the crazy part about Baltimore. If Huntley or Anthony Brown is playing quarterback, I don't even want to watch that team.
Well, to your point.
And they're not paying Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, for his career now, they average 27 points a game for his career. When he doesn't start, they average 12.
Ridiculous.
For his career. That's 2 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen.
They're unwatchable when he doesn't play.
If you think about that, 2 touchdowns doesn't seem like a lot. But most teams
every
in this league
game
don't. Yeah, but most 2 touchdowns every game.
Every game.
They're worse without him on the field. Every fucking game. That's a monumental fucking difference. 2 touchdowns.
Dude, but if you watch a game without him playing, if you watch one with him and then watch without, they're unwatchable without him.
The only other thing I can compare that to all time in my life was the year after Tom Brady broke every record in the book. Because he got hurt in the first game, and Matt Castle came. That offense, Tom Brady the year before, 50 touchdowns, 8 picks, 5,000 yards passing. Matt Castle comes in. And I still can't believe I still can't believe these you idiots up in Boston thought that this was Belichick's system. Matt Castle with the same offense, 21 touchdowns, 2 more picks, and 2,600 yards less with the same fucking
still
offense.
Not terrible. I mean,
50?
No.
21. Okay.
The difference in those performances is stark.
It's
I mean, yes. And dude, that's what it's like when
this is
fucking
Lamar.
Lamar's
That's what
gone.
I'm saying. That's where my head went when I saw that stat.
And that's why
I'm like, oh my God, he's Brady.
It's so amazing that
oh my God.
it's so amazing that they haven't paid him yet. Because when he doesn't play, my God.
How does a man win league MVP before he's 25 and get to this point?
And they won't extend him.
And he's by and large he's been healthy. He's been healthy for the most part. He's never missed a whole season. He's never even missed half a season.
Every quarterback's going to get hurt here and there.
At some point, but he's been pretty durable.
Yeah.
Given the style that he plays, he's been remarkably durable. And yet he
knows
still
how to
doesn't
avoid
have,
hits.
Yep, he knows when to take hit and when to go down. He reminds me a lot of Jerry Rice in that regard.
He doubles the production of your running game.
He doubles everything.
Instantly. When Mark Andrews was catching passes from anybody besides him, non-existent.
It's like he doesn't exist. Yeah.
Non-existent.
So it's like, listen, there's no way this should have come to this.
No.
There's no way. I don't know who the hell in the front office for Baltimore thought that this was a good idea, or to let this kid ride. You give him unreal.
Dude, and I'll say this.
And if he hasn't played, here's the thing.
If he was playing, I would pick them.
If he doesn't play this weekend, I still would. They're still not as good as Cincinnati.
I know. I still think
Cincinnati
if he
would
was
either
playing,
way.
they would beat them. They would beat them.
They would not beat them.
I think they would.
Not in Cincinnati, they won't.
Cincinnati didn't dominate them last week.
No, but Cincinnati did beat them. And the bottom line is,
dude, they had a no-factor quarterback playing.
What was the score of that game? Do you remember?
No.
Anyway, the bottom line is Joe Burrow is that dude. That's the other thing. Joe Burrow is equally as effective as this guy is. And I know that because he's already been to a fucking Super Bowl.
Joe Burrow talks like he's the fucking Don Juan of the whole fucking
and that's the other thing about him that I see. He's going to eat shit at some point again because yeah, he will.
But it won't be this week. Him for that because he doesn't give a fuck.
He's confident, and I have no problem with that. He's backed it up.
And at the same time, sometimes he says something, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Right, you're laying on a little thick today, Joe. A little easy on the mustard today, Joe.
Calm the fuck down.
A little less mustard on the hot dog this time, Joe.
27-16.
They won by 11.
My thing's like, if Lamar was playing, y'all are not fucking winning by 11. No, this is going to be a tight
I don't think
since
he played well and they won 27-16.
Right, but Baltimore played like dog shit.
Baltimore doesn't. They don't have their quarterback.
Their defense has played better without Lamar.
I thought their defense was their strength.
No, not when Lamar's in there.
I'm saying Baltimore. Their defense strong.
But beginning of the year while Lamar was playing.
No, they lost.
They lost some ridiculous. They lost to Miami.
Yeah, they blew.
They blew. Unbelievable.
But that was Miami, though.
They were up 3 scores.
I know, but that offense is that.
3 scores in the fourth quarter.
I know,
no way.
But that offense is tough, man.
Yes, but when you're up 3 scores, all they're going to do is
should you win the game? Yes.
All they're going to do is.
Could I see that team still put up 14 points in the fourth quarter? Yes.
But you should still win. You're at 35. Go ahead and score again.
I know. I'm not saying that they're can't be had or susceptible. They are. Yeah. But I'm saying normally, by and large, that's been the strength of that team for a long time. Lamar shows up and wins the league.
Lamar has changed that.
I think he has, but
their defense has not.
But when they were winning championships, it was their defense.
That's true.
So that's true. Until I see them win a championship with Lamar, that's who they still. That's their identity.
That's not true.
They're not going anywhere with that.
Their identity is their identity. It's not based on what they won.
No, but they're known for 2 things: defense and running.
That organization may be known for that. But for the past few years, the Ravens defense has
Lamar is more known for his legs than his arm. I mean, he can throw, but he's more of a threat as a runner.
All I'm arguing is that since Lamar has been on their team, they've been better offensively than they are defensively.
Yes.
That's what
But
I
think their defense has taken a step.
Historically, the Ravens are known for
that's what I'm saying.
running the ball and defense.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the identity of this team when Lamar plays is different than that.
Yeah.
Because their defense is vulnerable. They played better this year toward the second half of the year.
They were supposed to be better, though.
They always are.
Yeah. They're in the playoffs. I mean, they can't obviously be bad. They're in the playoffs.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but the bottom line is, if Lamar was there, I'd still pick Cincinnati because Joe Burrow is just that dude. He doesn't care about any of these guys. He doesn't care about Josh Allen. He doesn't care about. He's 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes, by the way.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson doesn't care about Joe Burrow.
I'm just saying that Joe Burrow. That part of Lamar Jackson's aura is that he intimidates defenses because he's the guy you can't account for.
Yeah,
he's intimidating.
Yeah,
like Josh Allen is as a runner. He's intimidating.
Yeah.
But Josh is like can run you over.
Yeah,
this guy
you don't know what to do.
You know what to do. Yeah, this guy can turn you around like a fucking spin you like a top, like Barry Sanders used to. Mm-hmm. He's that kind of a runner.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's fast, but he knows how to.
Yeah.
He doesn't run like a quarterback.
He runs like doesn't get laid out.
He doesn't run like he runs like a wide receiver or a running back. Yeah. That's what he runs like. He doesn't run like a quarterback. Yeah. Steve Young could run, but when he ran like a quarterback.
He ran like a quarterback.
Brett Favre could run. Aaron Rodgers can run. He runs like a quarterback. Even Mahomes.
Favre couldn't run like them.
Favre could run.
Like Steve Young and Rodgers?
Did you actually watch Brett Favre?
Yeah.
Dude, he could run. And by the way, Brett Favre would go head first into the fucking linebacker and smile at him.
I never thought he was as fast as Steve Young.
He was fast. I don't know if he was as fast as Steve Young, but he was fast, and he was like he had the Josh Allen mentality. He'd run you over. He didn't slide. Brett Favre would go head first and then headbutt the fucking guy and smile at him. Brett Favre was crazy as a shithouse rat. He was. He was as crazy as a shithouse rat.
What game were we talking about to get on this?
We were talking about
Lamar.
Baltimore and Cleveland, and Cincinnati, rather. And I'm saying that Lamar...
We both think Cincy wins this game.
Yeah,
now we're just arguing about if Lamar were to play.
If Lamar were to play, I think it's a much closer game. I still think Cincinnati wins.
I think Baltimore wins.
I think if Lamar plays, it's a one-score game, probably between 3 and 7 points. If Lamar doesn't play, it's a 2-touchdown to 3-touchdown game.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It is. So I'm saying.
I disagree.
One score means that he could win the game.
He could win the game.
He could win the game. I'm saying it's a lot closer if he plays, but I think because it's in Cincinnati, and Cincinnati has beaten them, they're not afraid of him. Lamar usually can intimidate people. I think Cincinnati
lost to them too, right?
Lost to them in Baltimore. And that was, by the way, that came down to when
Lamar was playing, right?
Yeah, but that came down to a last-second play. Because Cincinnati was ahead in that game.
And I guess that's my point is Cincinnati is not that much better than Baltimore.
No,
it's because Lamar is out that it seems so.
They were beating Baltimore in Baltimore with him, and it was the last play that won it. They were winning that game in the end.
That last tomato?
No, you can have it.
You sure?
Yeah, have it. So anyway,
healthy snacks.
They're wonderful. Healthy snacks.
Grape tomatoes.
Yep, grape tomatoes. Wonderful.
The best Guinea snack around.
I think so. That and olives. I still love olives. You can't diss the olives, man.
Olives. Olives are the best Guinea snack around.
Olives are incredible.
Give me some Kalamatas.
Those are good. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'm with it.
Kalamatas are dark purples.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
But then you also go Aldi style. You get the green.
You got to go with the pepper.
With the jalapeno.
The jalapeno in it. Yeah, you got to do that. But you know what's funny? The Fed is growing on me now. It is. The Fed is
you poured them out the other night.
Yeah, they were delicious.
I got a couple in there.
Yeah, they were delicious.
But see, so here's what it is, I think.
What?
You have to drain the cheese-filled ones and let them
dries
sit.
them out a little bit.
And let them sit.
Again, yeah.
Because there's been a couple times, I think, where I had one of the cheese-filled right out of the...
You're right.
And it's just like...
You're right. It's soggy and it's not like...
It's like
you need that... Yeah, no.
It needs to dry out a little bit.
I agree with you. I do.
And I think that's why I liked it the other night when I came over.
Yeah, because they
had
been sitting in the bowl. Because I drained them right in the beginning and put them out. They've probably been sitting out for about an hour at that point because I brought them out for the game.
That's the key.
Yeah. So, I mean, no, I agree.
If you're going to serve cheese-filled olives, let them sit.
Let them sit for a minute, especially with the feta. So I got Cincinnati 27-14. No. Is that what I said? Yeah, 27-14.
No, I said 27-10.
That was the Buffalo Miami game. You said that.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
I haven't picked this game.
No, but we both we're picking it now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we did. We were talking about it. We both think this is going. We didn't give a score. So I'm saying 27-14 Cincinnati. No, I'm sorry. I'm saying 31-14. Cincinnati.
Fuck you. I was going to go 30s.
All right, fine. I'll go 27-14.
Okay.
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 Well, who you got? I mean, what's the score? I mean, 31, 32.
No. I'm going to go 28-13.
You motherfucker. 31-14. Fuck you. That was a dick move. I thought you wanted to go into 30s at 28-13.
Well, so
you sat there with a...
You said 27.
And then I thought, wait a second. No.
You said 27-14, and then you said, no, 31 and whatever.
4-14. Right. 31-14.
Okay, so then I said, fuck you, I was going to go in the 30s. Yeah. But then I changed my mind. I went... 20. What did I say?
You changed it like 5
27-13?
28-13.
28-13.
2013.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, it actually happened to the Patriots against Miami in the playoffs. They lost 20-13 in 1986.
Are there any scores that aren't possible? Like, what are some scores that wouldn't be possible based on how the points are scored?
No, even 4, you get 2 safeties.
Possible, right?
4 is 2 safeties.
All right, but
it could be 4.
Okay, but that's
There's a way to do it.
Impossible. Like,
have you ever
seen somebody pick a score and you go, dude, the only fucking way that could happen is if they had 35 safety. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen a score picked like that and it's just unrealistic?
I'm trying to think of a number.
28-13.
11? Can 11 happen?
No, 11 can happen
11
because
can
you get a 2-point.
Yeah, I mean,
and,
19's happened. I've seen 19. Have you seen a lot of 15s? No, I've seen 15.
15 can happen.
Yeah. I think they all can happen. Every fucking one
like,
can
does
happen.
anybody pick like that?
I've never heard someone
like
pick.
28 is a little.
I've never seen anyone
28.
pick like 36-4. Something stupid.
So 28-13 means the Bengals score 4 tutties, all 1-point conversions.
Which has happened. It has. So.
You think it will?
Yes.
But you think they'll kick a field goal?
I think they'll score 4 touchdowns.
You think they'll kick a field goal, and instead of a touchdown and 2 field goals for the Ravens, you think they'll just score 2 touchdowns?
2 touchdowns. Yeah.
And they won't miss an extra point.
Nope.
Because, mine could be 1 touchdown and 2 field goals, or it could be 2 touchdowns. They go for 2.
Yes.
Because maybe they're down by a certain amount.
Yeah.
But they don't get it, and now it's 13.
Yeah.
Never know.
You never know. Look, all of these scores have happened at some point. They've all happened. So, I mean, yeah, anything's possible.
And before we get off this game,
yes,
couple of quick thoughts from you on where you think Lamar is going to be next year. I know you had some thoughts on that.
I had a pipe dream is what I had. Look, I can think of probably a dozen teams that would instantly pay him, make him the highest paid player on there.
I'll count them. Name them.
Patriots, Jets, Colts, Carolina Panthers.
Oh my God.
You
think they'd give up on Sam Darnold?
Maybe.
That was a joke.
Commanders.
Okay. You're on a roll.
The Giants. They would. If they had if they could get him, they would. Nothing against Danny Dimes. I like Danny Dimes, but yeah, I think they would. If they could do it, if there's a way they could do it, they would.
Well, that's true because they're at the end of the road with Danny Dimes.
Yeah, I'm saying that he's out there.
Okay.
So I'm about it. He's going to be out there.
Go ahead.
And I think you'd like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about Lamar Jackson.
Him and Saquon Barkley together? Holy shit. But
I'm also not going to be mad if they sign Danny.
No, Danny's proven himself.
But yeah, if some crazy shit
happens, if Danny ever gets a number 1 receiver,
boom.
I'm saying right now, him and Mac Jones are 2 of them. So I mean, where are we at? 7?
You're at 6.
I'm at 6. So what was the last one I had? The Giants. Tennessee Titans.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I mean, yeah. New Orleans Saints.
Jeez.
I'm at 9.
Yeah.
I said 12.
No, you're
right?
at 8. You're at 8.
Wait, you sure?
Yeah. Because we went from Danny Dimes, which was 6,
yeah,
to New Orleans and somebody else.
Yeah. Houston Texans.
Okay.
I mean,
you're at 9.
I'm at 9 right now. Not them. I think they're happy with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicago. No, I think they're happy with it. Yeah, I think they're happy with it. Yeah. Minnesota. He's a severe upgrade over fucking Kirk
Okay, but his cousin's at the end of his contract. Like, are they in a position?
I don't know how many of them are actually at the end of anything. I'm just saying if they could get their hands on them, they would.
But every team you've given me, I think, is in a position to actually go for him. Up until Minnesota.
I don't know what the length of Cousins' contract
you do it.
is.
All right, but we'll put them on there.
I'm saying if they could upgrade, if they could switch them.
10? That's
10. And then hold on, there was 2 more.
What about the Niners?
I was thinking them, but they've got 3. They got 3 fucking quarterbacks. They don't know which one they want.
They don't have 3.
Purdy,
they don't want Garoppolo.
They've been trying to get rid of him.
They don't want him.
Yeah, well, he was doing well before he got hurt.
Trey Lance, I know they should.
He might be the biggest bust ever.
Exactly. And they got Purdy, who
are they on the table? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're on the table the way the Giants are on the table.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
They have somebody, but Lamar is better.
Miami Dolphins, because no one knows what Tua's status is.
Jeez. You throw Miami on there?
Tua may never play again. He might never play again.
That would be a shame.
It would be a shame, but I'm saying, look at what happened to this kid. Would you blame him? No. If a doctor tells him tomorrow, look, give him a job in the front office because he's earned it, and take care of the kid. But I'm saying,
if I was him, I would never play again.
I know. I'm just saying. So he's throw Miami into the mix.
No, you're right.
So
I don't think that's going to happen, but you're right.
No, I don't think any of these are going to happen. Quite honestly.
All right, but who else? You're at 11.
I'm at 11. I said 12, right? So hold on a minute.
But I think you could go farther here.
I probably can. I probably can. Atlanta. Yeah, totally.
Okay, keep going.
So that's 12.
I know, but I think you can go further here.
Probably.
What about Tampa Bay?
We don't know what Brady's doing. So, yeah.
But it's on the table.
It's on the table because he's in the
everybody's talking about him leaving.
They're talking about him going maybe to San Francisco or by the way, the Raiders.
I heard that.
The Raiders.
That would be cool.
Imagine
if that offense.
No, but what about if Lamar went to the Raiders? The Raiders. I'm saying, think about that. Shit. I'm just saying. That's 13.
You're right. That's 13.
Either one of them.
And it's not about. Okay, look. Every scenario we just mentioned is not going to happen. However, the fact that we could name 13 teams that if they had the opportunity to would take Lamar.
The top of our head, well, not
13.
having all of our internal for one reason or another.
13.
Jobu.
And there's more.
Look, the
Rams.
The guy
Matt
won.
Stafford might not play another down.
The guy won a league MVP.
Why is he not signed?
The guy, Baltimore. This is as dumb.
Embarrassing.
This is as dumb as what the Red Sox did with Mookie Betts. This is that dumb. Okay, this is what that is. Okay, this is Bill Belichick letting Tom Brady walk. This is that dumb. Okay, it's that dumb. Okay?
You got your quarterback.
You've got your fucking quarterback. You clearly don't understand that. Look at all these other teams fucking struggling to find scraping together, trying to find a quarterback. Right. You got to be kidding me. You have a league MVP at the position who's just turned 25. I can't fucking believe I can't believe we're having this conversation. It's unbelievable. The good news for me is it proves that even as dumb as the Patriots are, they are the dumbest franchise out there. Okay,
and you drafted him at the end of the first round. You didn't have to pay top 10 money.
This kid has earned the second he won that league MVP. They should have fucking paid him. Because honestly,
what was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago. 23 years old, he fucking wins that award.
Coming off of that.
Are you kidding me?
But it was that bullshit about he lost it. He's not that good in the playoffs. He's fucking young as shit.
He has one real weapon in the passing game. You take that guy away, and you just contain their running game because you can do that because a tight end is easier to take away than a wideout. Really, with very few exceptions. But the bottom line is he's never had a true number one. And he won a league MVP without one.
What was his best receiver? Hollywood Brown?
Maybe. I don't know. They all stunk in my book. None of them made a Pro Bowl. None of them got near a Pro Bowl. None of them could have been an alternate for a Pro Bowl.
I'm trying to think of some of the other guys.
None of them hit 1,000 yards receiving. None of them. So I don't.
Is any of that on him?
No, and no. How can you say that when he won a league MVP?
No, I'm not. I was asking the question to you.
I don't think any of it's on him because I don't think he's ever had a real number one.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody would argue with me looking at that fucking roster year after year after year. So the bottom line is, he won a league MVP without. You show me there are many quarterbacks that can say this. They won a league without a real number one.
What did he rush for that year?
He ran for over 1,000 yards
or something?
He threw for 28 and ran for like 15 touchdowns. I think like 43 touchdowns. He was fucking ridiculous. And because they lost, I think in the first. I think actually, did they win that year? Or did they lose in the first round that year too?
I'm not sure that he's ever won a playoff.
No, he has won one. I think
he's won one.
He's won one, I believe. But the bottom line is,
he had a couple of things. His first one was.
I don't know of another quarterback. Maybe Tom Brady when he went. Yeah, Tom Brady the year he went 30. He had 36 touchdowns and 4 picks. When his best receiver was fucking. I don't fucking know who it was. Fucking, it was like, I mean, he was just, he had fucking Danny Woodhead in the
Danny
fucking.
Woodhead?
Yeah,
you seriously, you don't know his number one receiver that year? Or are you just fucking around?
No, it was fucking, well, he had the two tight ends, but he didn't have a wideout.
He had Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, and he had Gronk.
Gronk.
Yeah, but Aaron Hernandez missed half the season. He was hurt. But he was throwing, and by the way, Edelman was hurt that year. A lot. He was, so for to him to do that they went 14-2 that year. Fucking ridiculous. And he's the only one I can think of that did this without a number.
What do you have, like Kevin Falk in the backfield?
No, we had Danny Woodhead.
Just Danny Woodhead?
As a passer. They had a running game. Who was the running back? Oh, it was Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, who like never fumbled. He came out of nowhere. Who the fuck was this kid? And no one fucking knew who he was. But I'm just saying, like, the bottom line is
that was every running back.
Brady threw
every running back y'all had for
Brady threw 36 touchdowns and just 4 picks. Without, and what Lamar did was just
Eli like.
Well, Lamar did.
Eli threw 4 picks in one game.
Eli never had a season like that on fucking Madden, okay?
Eli threw 4 in one game. Next game, come back and look like the fucking most precise passer ever, and then throw 3 pick sixes.
He's the only, that year that Brady did that is the only other year a quarterback did anywhere near what Lamar did.
Dude,
and Lamar was in the top 10 in rushing.
Nick Foles had an unbelievable year like that. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? For the Eagles, he had like 27 touchdowns and 3 picks. Do you remember that? No.
I thought it was
not that year.
What year? The next year?
No, it was like his first year.
I thought it was Carson Wentz before he got hurt was doing that.
No, it was his first year with the Eagles. I think Nick Foles.
Sure?
He came in for somebody and was unbelievable. They didn't win they didn't win the Super Bowl. Yeah. Then he went to the Rams. He stunk. Then he came back as a backup to the Eagles. It was his second stint with the Eagles.
Makes it even worse, Belichick, you idiot. Yeah,
anyway. Made Doug Peterson look like fucking Vince Lombardi.
Bill Belichick has a knack for doing this. How can I fuck up the greatest passing performance in Super Bowl history? I know, I'll bench my number 1 corner. Fucking moron.
He got a little bit tooty with me.
And the guy he got in a fight with was Matt fucking Patricia. Fucking that loser. You fucking got me shitting me. Hey, let's bench. You know what? The fat guy who can't fucking call a fucking Pop Warner game. Him. Let's go with him. Not the guy who caught the game-winning pick in the Super Bowl against Seattle. He fucking no credibility whatsoever. Get rid of him.
But to be fair, Malcolm Butler never had a pencil behind his ear.
Matt has 2, one behind his ear and one up his ass. Okay, the bottom line is he can't get fired fast enough. So anyway, which leads us to Saturday night. This to me is the second most intriguing game of the weekend. This is the LA Chargers. I want to say San Diego. I can't. There'll always be San Diego to me.
LA Chargers is weird.
It is weird. It's weird. San Diego Superchargers.
John said that this week.
Did he?
He was like, yeah, I mean, they're really the San Diego
They
Chargers.
are. The San Diego Chargers. That's where their fan base is. What a bunch of fucking retards on that.
And he goes, yeah, they were the San Diego Chargers when they drafted Eli Manning.
The San Diego Chargers.
And I was like, what?
Man. That's who they are. But anyway,
how did John know that the Chargers drafted Eli?
Hey, dude, don't underestimate him.
He's reading some book at school.
He's learning. The boy learning.
He's like, yeah, we were supposed to be reading this in school, but I started reading the Eli Manning story instead. I was like,
there you go.
Sports historian, eh?
Sports historian, there you go. So anyway, they are traveling to Florida to face the upstart Jacksonville Jaguars. Talk about fucking turnarounds. Remember where they were last year? That dumpster fire with Urban Meyer?
Urban.
almost destroyed Sunshine. By the way, Sunshine.
Sunshine. I can dig it. No.
Oh,
Remember how corny that was?
It was.
Sunshine.
I dig it. Sunshine. Anyway,
he's like, yep.
Sunshine is back with a vengeance.
I tried to see it. I tried to take my boy
over the second half of the season. Mr. Lawrence.
Their team doesn't allow black players. I feel like these boys can fight a war together. They can play football together.
That was Sunshine's dad, Mr. Sunshine.
Remember? Lefty throw.
Oh, he hit Bertillo in the middle of the back.
Shoulder.
And Julia started laughing. I'm going, oh, yeah?
Cupcake, huh?
He just drilled you from 40 yards away like it was nothing.
He looks at me and goes, I think we can find a spot for him.
Yeah, we'll make room. Figure it out. Yeah. Anyway.
2 steps. Field pitch.
That was the one thing he couldn't do was that damn pitch. The Rev. Thank God for the Rev.
I can't do that pitch, Rev.
The Rev showed him showed him the way. As he said, bro, show him the way.
Remember at the end when he's like, they're going to give the game ball.
Yeah.
And he's like, I couldn't have done it without you, Rev. Or something like that. And then the big offensive lineman
Louis Classic.
pulls
his broken arm down.
They start beating his ass.
Great movie. Just a great movie.
We've already quoted this movie.
I know we have. It's that good.
We did the Hall of Fame.
It's that good. We did it all. Anyway, Sunshine is back with a vengeance. Over the last
I know football.
10 games.
But what you did with those boys.
You gotta let it go, man.
You were the right man for the job, Herman.
You're Hall of Fame in my book. We go back to the fucking game now. Listen.
My sins.
This is all
my sins? Sorry. I just,
I love the movie.
God damn. Denzel and Disney.
By the way, I love
double D combination you've never seen before. Denzel and Disney. That's powerful.
Everybody.
Watch out.
I love Denzel.
Herman Boone.
Everybody in that movie nailed the role. Who was the one bad? You give me the name of the one person who bombed in that movie. Every one of them nailed it. Every role they fucking had. Remember the police officer? When he rolled up and Julius was going into Bertier's neighborhood for the first time, and a white cop pulled up, he put the window down, and he goes,
that's the best defense I've seen.
Look at the game boys played the other night. He goes, yes, sir. Best defense I've seen in 20 years. Thank you, sir. Tell that coach, keep up the good work. Oh, I will, sir. He nods. That was fucking clutch. The cop nailed it. The cop fucking nailed it. It was awesome what the cop did. He was like, best defense I've seen in 20 years. The fucking cop nailed it, dude. And everybody fucking nailed it. Can we back to the game now? That make my point. Everybody fucking nailed it.
There's a couple that weren't that great in there.
No. Oh my God. You just got to be a fucking contrarian. No matter what you do,
no
matter what I say.
The one coach, remember the coach that he threw the banana to?
You thought he missed it?
That guy stunk. That guy stunk. The face he walked around with was just so
he was a
bullshit.
racist prick.
He was bullshit.
I'm not going to give a tape to that monkey.
He was a phony fuck.
He said that right on the air. He didn't fucking nail. He nailed it. He was a dick. Did you hate him?
Yeah, I hated him.
Then he did his job.
No,
There's no way.
He was a bitch.
No, you hated him because he
was a
nailed it.
bitch.
He made you hate him.
He was a bitch.
He made you hate him.
Maybe.
And that means he nailed it. If you were just like, kind of, no, he nailed it and you couldn't.
Somebody in that movie that sucked. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, for the love of
that, I like Ryan Gosling, but in that movie,
suck in the movie,
he was a little bitch.
No, he wasn't. He went and gave his spot back to Petey. That was class act, man. That was taking one for the team.
No.
Put Petey and he's
Look,
better.
I'm being funny.
No, you're not. You're being annoying. We're trying to talk about this intrigue game.
Ryan Gosling wasn't that great in that movie.
Is Ryan Gosling playing Saturday night? No.
No, because he gave his spot up to Petey, who shouldn't have been playing at all.
But Petey can hit.
Forget about him.
Petey can hit. Petey can stick. He can.
Can't hold on to the ball, though.
No, that's why he's on defense. Smart move.
By Yost.
Coach Yost. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer in Herb's book.
You think you're helping these boys by coddling them? You're crippling them.
Crippling for life.
You think the world's going to do that to them? Especially...
I think the world's about to punch you in the face.
The young black boys.
Crippling for life.
God, Denzel, man.
Dude, I get it.
That dude can deliver a performance.
Can he deliver the pregame of the fucking...
Why don't you leave before you say something you're going to regret?
That was Yost, by the way.
That was Yost.
That wasn't her. That wasn't Boone.
No, that was Yost. He was talking to his friend who was about to say the N-word.
Racist prick.
Yeah.
Next thing he'll tell me he didn't nail his role. And he nailed his role, too. You hated him also. So anyway.
Anybody who played a racist
the bottom line is the San Diego Chargers are going to Florida to face...
The SoFi LA Chargers?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. To face the upstarts from Jacksonville and Sunshine there, Trevor Lawrence, who over the last 10 games, dare I say it, played as well as any fucking quarterback in this league.
Pretty good.
He really did. He really fucking did. He made some throws on the run, dude, like fucking these bullets. Fucking like, and just, he's 6'6". He's bigger than Josh Allen. And he's running and he's throwing these fucking darts all over the place. And I'm like, damn.
I'm surprised you don't talk shit about his man bun.
When you can throw like that.
Because you're always upset about man buns.
He doesn't. No, he has the locks down during the game though.
But I'm sure he's had a man bun.
I haven't seen a man bun on him.
You're telling me with all that hair, you've never said, God, I got to get this shit out of my face.
I haven't. I'm just saying I haven't seen him in a man bun. I'm not saying he hasn't done it. I'm just saying.
But I mean, it seems like you discount people with man buns.
I have not actually seen him.
If you saw him with a man bun, would you discount him?
No, because when you have an arm like that, I'll let some shit slide.
An arm like that.
Have you? This motherfucker
has this segment been 44 minutes long?
Yeah, Mr. Fucking. Let's do another fucking cack of fucking of remember the Titans. 20 minutes of it's been you fucking quoting.
That's bullshit.
Who bombed in that movie? I'll tell you who bombed in that movie.
7 minutes, maybe. 7 minutes. 7. 7.
10. Anyway.
7.
And we're talking about it again. God damn it. Fucking Wednesday. Listen.
My sins?
You're sinning right now.
My sins.
Oh, my God.
Herman! I sure could use some help. Ed Henry's kicking my ass.
Herman, I sure could use some help. Tom Izzo won't stop fucking talking about you.
All right, back to the fucking game at hand.
Who do you think? Now, I had a question for you. If San Diego or LA, whatever the fuck you want to call them, if they lose this game, is this coach on the hot seat? Seriously.
So I'll say this. I have not watched enough of their games to know, but I will tell you this. For the past year and a half, you've been saying that. You've been saying that he's a bad coach.
He cost them the playoffs last year.
Is this Hackett? Is it Hackett?
Staley.
Who's Hackett? Is that Denver? That's Denver.
He's gone. He got fired.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah, he got fired.
So Staley, yes.
Staley.
This is the guy that last year was going for
every fucking
down.
4th and 50. Sure, why not? What the fuck? Fucking Coach Overton. Fuck it. Naked boot.
Go for it.
Go for it. Fuck it.
Was it 4th and a mile? Fuck it. We can run a marathon.
You can throw it twice as far. Fucking like
4th and 30? Oh, duh.
Unfucking believable. The stupid shit he would. And now this is the thing.
But they're in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs, and they had a better record than last year. So how do you...
Is that 2 years in a row they're in the playoffs?
No, they missed it last year by a game.
Barely.
This guy probably cost them 4 games last year with his fucking stupid play calling.
That's
it was at least 4 games like he cost them last year. So the bottom line is they are better this year. They are in the playoffs this year. They're in a loaded conference because they are.
Yeah.
So, and look, Jacksonville...
I think they beat Jacksonville.
I don't know, man. Jacksonville's look really...
Like, I don't think they stomped Jacksonville. I think they beat Jacksonville.
Jacksonville beat Dallas. Jacksonville...
That's true.
Jacksonville is for real.
But Washington beat Dallas last week.
Yeah, but Dallas beat the Chargers. So, they did.
How early was that? I didn't realize they played.
Was it early? I think it was
They
early.
played the Chargers?
They beat Cincinnati, too, the Cowboys. But, by the way, with a backup. So
Dallas played the Chargers?
I think they did. I thought they did. But anyway,
the Giants didn't.
The bottom line is the Chargers have a lot of talent on offense. Herbert is as talented a young quarterback as there is in this league.
Eckler,
he's the quintessential 3-down back. I think we could say that.
But I heard that Mike Williams is out.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, this is what
that'll hurt them.
I was about to talk about health. I didn't even know about him. I thought he was playing.
Let me check on that.
They have been banged up a lot of the year too, which is part of it. And Kansas City's in that division. So I mean, it's like there's no shame in coming in second to Kansas City, because that's what happened. So they outdueled the Raiders. They made the Broncos shot themselves in the foot. But anyway, they in a very good conference got it, and there's something to be said for that. Because this is not a conference. We were saying this in the preseason. There were going to be 4 or 5 teams at the end that would all be within 1 game of each other. That's literally what happened. There was 4 teams that were on that last Sunday. Could have got in 1 of 4. Could have got into the fucking playoffs. The Jets, the Pats, the Dolphins, or the Steelers. We said that before the season. That's what was going to fucking happen. That's how deep we thought the conference was, and it proved to be that way. So there's no shame. They're in the playoffs. They got in. That to me is an accomplishment. Yeah. But do I trust this guy as a coach? No, and that's the other reason why I'm picking Jacksonville, because I think he's going to fuck it up. I think he's going to fuck it up. Right.
But I'll go Chargers.
Fair. Okay. I think it's going to be close. Going to be close.
I don't know
I don't see the team pulling away from the other one. I would
go 24-21 Chargers.
Okay. They're both going to score a little more than that. I got 34-31.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
34-31 Jaguars.
So we're basically 10 points apart on each team.
Pretty well today on this one.
Yeah, this one too.
This one, yeah.
I wasn't talking about any
but
other.
I like I like the Jaguars. They didn't back into this thing. They kind of they put the pedal to the metal the last 4 weeks of the season and handled their business and beating the Cowboys. And
they looked. Now I know it's a divisional game, but against Josh Dobbs,
this is not one of those. Nobody had any tape on this kid. It's tough to prepare for a quarterback you've never seen,
dude.
And you have no. Well, you saw what happened with the Niners and fucking.
Josh Dobbs didn't play that great.
No, but he kept him in it for a while.
To me, I don't know. They should.
I mean, let's be honest. If
more.
Jacksonville didn't fumble on the 12-yard line on that first drive, because that was a 14-point swing right there,
dude. But the reason Jacksonville won is because Josh Dobbs fumbled into a scoop and score.
Yeah, which made up for the other fucking fumble that Jacksonville had when they were going in for a touchdown.
But
to me, that cancels each other out right there.
Yeah, it was too close for me. So
the Chargers ain't blowing anybody out.
Dude, they got an offense to
They're
do it.
But they haven't done it.
Bosa's playing.
That's their defense. I think it's going to be a close game. I think they're both going to put up points because I think they both have good offenses. And the defense, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game because both got quarterbacks. Jacksonville's going to throw it all over the fucking yard. They didn't get this guy to hand the ball off 20 times. That's not why you go get Trevor Lawrence.
He's got a big arm.
He's got a big arm. He's mobile. He can run. This kid, I'm telling you. And the last 10 weeks, you go look at fucking Trevor Lawrence's numbers over the last 10 games. Fucker's a Pro Bowler. Okay?
I'm still picking the Chargers.
That's fine. I'm taking Jacksonville. I think it's going to be close, but I got Jacksonville winning it.
All right, next game.
That's it. That's all of them. We've covered them all. We picked them all. That's it, folks. That's segment 2. We're done here. So we're going to do a quick segment 3. Someone has to talk about someone not getting signed by someone and then getting signed by someone else. I'm curious as to what that someone thinks about that.
Who the fuck is someone?
Someone. Could be anyone, Tom.
Someone.
I didn't say somewhere. I said someone.
I know.
Anyway,
but I'm just changing the song.
You grab.
Someone over the rainbow.
You grab a Frosty. It's Frosty, so grab a Frosty beverage. We will see you on the other side.
Speaking of Frosty.
Frosty.
Wendy's Peppermint Frosty? We need to try it.
This break might be a little bit longer.